everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Yapping with Sprout. We need to talk. Badly. As you may have seen, the newest episode of BFDIA came out a few days ago, and oh my god, I've had an epiphany. For the first time, I think ever, I have the urge to talk about someone that isn't Pin. Rejoice! You're all saved from that one scene I can't stop showing in these videos! Getting back to the point, the character I'm talking about is someone I've spoken about before, someone I really love. She's smart, she's a girl boss, she's pointy, she's not Pin, I swear. She's literally me. I don't know why I'm being mysterious, it's Needle. I'm talking about Needle. Welcome to episode 3, everybody. Before we get to Needle, I want to talk about the episode in general. It was amazing. Shocking, said no one ever. The visuals and animation only seem to get better each episode, and I can't imagine how cool it would have been to see this in theaters. The jokes were really funny.
I just love the feeling of burning into a crisp until my skin falls off. We'll go to the underworld.
Especially happens being rhetorical. No one can defeat the super van.
I think he defeated the super van.
Don't annoy me, Needle.
The elimination was surprising. Getting to see Pin finally get something semi-close to limbs was amazing. I love Sulfur where Pin, she's so cute. Book finally winning a challenge was really cool. This scene in particular is probably one of my favorites in the episode, maybe in this season.
I win.
The elimination was surprising. It was great to see all the eliminated contestants more. The elimination was surprising. Guys, why was Coiny eliminated? Out of everyone in the competition, Coiny was probably the last person I expected to go. I thought he was set to win, that he'd had such a big role in this season, it would make sense for him to be a fan favorite. And despite the fact I love Needle, I honestly thought she was more likely to lose in this scenario. Hell, even in the past I've said that Coiny winning would make sense, considering how much he looks back at BFDIA with fondness. But I guess I was wrong. On the bright side though, despite being eliminated, at least he found out Pin was alive.
Just thought we were gonna be stuck forever. I'm so glad neither of us are dying right now.
But anyway, on to what most of you are probably here for. Needle! Yay! Oh, and also Book. In the past, I stated just how much I want Needle to win, mainly because the whole season she's fought so hard for everyone else's approval in the competition. Seeing her finally gain the courage to overcome that mindset was something I genuinely understood, as I've also experienced it.
Glad you're still looking out for the bunch.
Huh?
You know, because I'm about to win once I get to my 3rd beacon, but as long as one of us wins, it's like the whole bunch wins, and I'm sure everyone will love this act of sacrifice.
Act of sacrifice?
She'd been giving herself up for people in a way that sabotaged herself, so looking at the competition against her, she felt like the best option for a winner. Seeing her finally be recognized as her own person via winning would be a great end to her arc this season. She'd feel confident, she'd become something more than just someone's ally. People would look at her as her own person rather than an extension to a team she's only half a part of.
This shelter's for free smart members only. You're just an alternate.
And I thought that made sense. But looking at it now, after this episode, I think I might have changed my mind. I still want Needle to win, obviously. She's my favorite character this season besides Pin and GB, so seeing her succeed would be great, don't get me wrong. But I don't think winning would help her as much as I originally thought it would. Needle fights for victory because she wants to be someone, and originally I thought it was because she wanted other people to see her for who she is.
Remember, a win for me is a win for all of Wobunch. We gotta keep the bunch alive.
I'm not a Wobuncher!
But I think it's more than that now. Based on what we heard this episode, it sounds like she feels inadequate. Like if she doesn't win, she will be no one.
Because! I was always pushed to the side. If I can win this on my own, I won't just be someone else's ally or someone else's friend. I'll be the winner!
And given all the time she's had to prove herself to Free Smart or Wobunch, it's fair to assume she hasn't let go of that mindset, even after claiming she's independent. Needle always seems so confident in herself. It's one of the reasons I love her so much.
Harsh, Needle.
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
But I think in the same way she used to fight for validation from Free Smart or Wobunch, she's now fighting for validation from herself, looking for some kind of proof that she is important or can be her own person. which is why winning is so important to her. And while I still do believe this mentality comes from caring what other people think, I think it's more about what she thinks of herself at this point. But she doesn't need to be alone. Pencil, for once in the past how many years, was right. She doesn't need to isolate herself to become important. She doesn't have to give up her individuality to gain support and friendship.
Like, why do you even think we made the alliance in the first place?
Huh?
You can have allies. No, have friends in the game, you know?
I don't know.
Needle, you're doing fine on your own, but imagine how great it would be to win with friends. Come on, there's nothing wrong with being a little needy.
I'm so far behind. I think I've lost this one anyway.
What? That is the opposite of what I said. Come on, Needle. If you're not gonna do my challenge for your own sake, then do it for mine. I'm owed a redo of that challenge.
Okay. What do you need?
I need you to walk around me without tagging the super van.
What? That's it?
Yup. Technically, Book and TV also finished, but they didn't stay for the reward. So, it's all on you.
Okay.
Yay! You did it! As a reward, you get a free ride. Hop in.
So maybe she doesn't need to win. Maybe, some way along the path to victory, she'll see that she has nothing to prove, that she's fine as she is. And I think I know a way that could happen. Cough, cough, it's Book. Before this episode, I honestly didn't think much of Book. I felt bad because she always seemed to die in horrific ways, sure, but I wouldn't say she was one of my favorites, you know? Until I noticed just how similar Book and Needle really are. Sometime in their lives, they've both fought for other people's approval. They've given themselves up for the sake of other contestants.
Needle, I'll save you! I'll block it, Needle!
The difference is they're currently on opposite sides of the same coin. Needle currently struggles with being scared to rely on people. She's overcome the constant need to help a team, but forgot that she doesn't have to be alone because of that. But Book, on the other hand, is still struggling with giving too much of herself up. Throughout the episode, Book chose to help each contestant in the challenge, while Needle was ignoring them all.
I'm skipping. I think I'll just skip. Anyway, I'm gonna skip this one. I'm skipping this challenge too.
Essentially, they're polar opposites. Book is going down a path that Needle is already halfway through. So, if they were to face off against each other in the next challenge, maybe they'd see that. Maybe Needle would see herself in Book. She would be sympathetic towards her situation because she's been exactly where Book is before, fighting for acknowledgement, putting other people above herself. And maybe it's that exact situation that could make her realize she doesn't need to win. But there's always the chance that Needle will, and through that, maybe then she'll recognize it isn't really what she wanted. In the end, I think no matter what way they go about it, it'll be great for both characters. If Needle loses, she'll realize that she's still Needle and that's always been good enough. If Needle wins, she'll realize the same thing. And if Book wins, maybe she'll gain that confidence she's lacked for so long. Best case scenario for me, TV loses the vote. There's so much potential for the final two contestants of BFDIA to be mirrored versions of each other, fighting for the same thing to overcome struggles they both have. And I also think, given all the struggles both of the characters have had to face this entire season, they do both deserve the win. No offense, TV, I'm on GB's side with the divorce. Great episode yet again. I can't wait to see what happens, and until the next episode releases, I will be manifesting a Needle victory. Thank you for watching, and goodbye! Goodbye! Ah! Ah! Wow! Bye.